Hi, this is Vinay. In this video, I am going to discuss about the basic fundamentals of the media, and this video is recommended to who are interested in learning about the multimedia and who have started from the sketch about multimedia. This video is recommended. Okay, let's start with the video. What is this media? How does it looks like? It's simple. Media means image or audio or video. These are all called media. Okay. I can say these are the pillars of the media. Like, okay. To know this more about this, let's start with the uh, image first. Image. What is this image? It starts with the pixels, and the pixel represent the smallest point in 2D space. 2D space is nothing but you. Now you are watching, right? That is also called 2D space, and that pixel is usually associated with color, which can be represented as RGB or YUV. You can see here RGB and YUV color formats, and that pixel can also have alpha value, which represents its transparency. Okay, but what exactly this image is? It's simple. It's collection of the pixels. That collection of the pixels is called the image. Here you can see many pixels are like combined to form one image here. There are different color type of pixels. I mean pixels with different colors, black, sky blue, with different colors here. This is how the image is formed, and those are organized in rectangle. That is to that so that it has the width and height. With the help of width and height only, like we can form one pixel, create one pixel. Okay. To know more about that, let's start with the image resolution. Image resolution represents the quality of the image, and it is denoted as width into a height, like we discussed before. See, this is how it represents the quality of the image. Here you can see with the different in qualities, like with the different resolutions. So like we have given an example. I mean, two examples like a high definition image, ultra high definition. You can here you can see. Okay, this is how the image resolution um, is explained. And okay, next is image aspect ratio. Image aspect ratio is ratio of the width and height. Here you can clearly see the ratio of the width and height here in different ratios, 20 in 1 is to 9, 16 is to 9, and 4 is to 3. This is how the aspect ratio it looks like. And next is audio sample. The audio sample is the smallest representation of this sound, and that audio sample is a building block of an audio, and it can be stored as 8-bit value or 16-bit value or 24 30-bit value in bit depth. And if it has more bits, then it is with the higher quality. That more bit will leads to higher quality. Okay, now next is audio frequency. How many samples per second is? See, here you can see the number of samples per each second uh, is the audio frequency. This is how it looks like. And here examples you can see 44 1.1 kilohertz and all. To know more about these things, you have to go through some documentations and tutorials and all in some websites. Here I'm going to discuss only about some basic stuff, how it is formed, video, audio, and images and all. Okay, if the audio frequency is high, then it will leads to higher quality audio, and the sequence of the samples played together is called the audio, and it has time duration, that is, every audio has time duration, and The next is audio channels. This audio channel represents a single sequence of samples. Uh, like we discussed before, the samples, audio samples, the sequence of those audio samples represents the audio channel, and the channels of the same track are meant to be played together. And the channels can be organized in a channels layout. This is how the that is how channels formed. And next is audio tracks. Audio tracks represents the collection of channels, different audio tracks to make different sounds. Yeah, you can there are many audio tracks in one video. Like background in background there will be some noise or some effects, like some audio effects will be there, some bass, but in front there will be some voice, like some conversations will be going on at front, like different tracks will be there in audio, like that's what we call audio tracks. And uh, and that's all about the video audio. And let's start with the video. Video is sequence of images. Here you can see one image is after another image on another image after another image. Here you can see it's a sequence of many images. And like audio, video also has time duration. And each image is called a frame here. And next is, let's discuss about the video FPS, that is frames per second. And here you can see uh, in normal, like we usually see only 25 per fps or 30 fps. uh, but if you want, we can convert the video to 60 fps. And yeah, but 30 fps is recommended. And you can see here many examples, like different frames per second speeds: 23.98, 29 point, this 29.75 is, and uh, yeah, 25 is recommended frame rates. And next is video compression. Video compression works by removing the irrelevant information, that is redundant, spatial redundancy and temporal redundancy. Spatial redundancy is nothing but the irrelevant data inside the frame, single frame. That we call that as intra-frame. And temporal redundancy is across the frames. Like some irrelevant information will be there across the frames. Like um, and we call that as interframes. Like temp between the many frames. Here you can see uh, one image is there. In this video, he is normally sitting, like holding some papers. But in this 950 video, I mean frame, he's not holding the images, I mean paper, anything. But here, uh, the temporal redundancy is applied. You can see here the irrelevant information is only newspaper. Newspaper is not needed in this 950 image frame. So it only removes the newspaper related pixels, and it will combine with the last frame. Like that, every frame will be formed, I mean combined with the help of the interframes and temporal redundancy. This is how that video compression works. And there are many tools for like filters for video compression and all that you have to learn. Go through codecs, I mean different 264, like MP3 codecs and different things. Um, that's all about the basic fundamentals of the media. Uh, for more topics on multimedia tools like Gstreamer, FFMPEG, Live 555, PLC streaming, different protocols, and many other things, subscribe to know this channel. Thank you.